Mega ET Now exclusive. Numetal, which I just told you has the Russians in control, owned by the Russian government, the likes of VTB, etc., as well as Revant Ruya as a minority shareholder. Revant is the son of the Essar founder, have decided to move court against the insolvency resolution professional. Let's go across to Ashwin. Ashwin, Numetal not taking any chances, whether Revant Ruya is diluted or not. Numetal making sure it's very much in the race for Essar Steel.
That's right, Nayantara. In fact, this is indeed a huge twist to the entire race for Essar Steel. And this, mind you, comes in minutes before that all-important COC meeting or Committee of Creditors meeting, which is scheduled to take place today to consider the existing bids that were submitted by ArcelorMittal and Numetal for Essar Steel. Now, what we're given to understand from multiple sources familiar with ongoing negotiations is that Essar Steel has in fact moved the NCLT, the National Company Law Tribunal at Ahmedabad, and they have filed a plea at the NCLT Ahmedabad against the interim resolution professional and other parties in the ongoing IBC case. Now, what I'm given to understand is that this case was moved urgently by Numetal, and Numetal has told the NCLT Ahmedabad that there are certain apprehensions that their resolution plan that has been submitted to the Committee of Creditors and the IRP may not be considered properly at the meeting today, and hence they want necessary directions to in fact be given to the COC by the NCLT. Now, let's understand that this is extremely important because, you know, there has been a cloud of doubt over the eligibility of bids of both Numetal as well as ArcelorMittal, and it was today's important COC meeting which was expected to take a decision on the eligibility of these bids and, if required, also call for another or fresh round of bidding. But Numetal clearly has expressed its concerns, and in response to that, we are given to understand from sources that the NCLT Ahmedabad has in fact passed an order, and in that order it wants a notice to be issued to the COC through the IRP, and clearly that notice will tell the COC that they have to reply to the application that has been filed by Numetal at the NCLT. So, which clearly means that the NCLT Ahmedabad wants the COC to answer questions that have been raised by the Numetal plea as far as this particular move is concerned. We're also given to understand from sources that the NCLT Ahmedabad has also in fact said that whatever decision is taken at the COC meeting today regarding the proposed resolution plans for Essar Steel will be subject to the outcome of this pending plea of Numetal. What that means is, either way, whatever decision happens today, the NCLT has made one thing very clear: it will be linked, it will be subject to the outcome of this particular plea, which means unless and until there is a final order passed on the Numetal plea, which has been filed at the 11th hour, this decision will not hold. That's the order that has come in from the NCLT. We are given to understand from sources that the next hearing in this crucial case will take place on 4th April. But clearly, every big-ticket IBC account, we are seeing twists and turns with every passing day. Both sides clearly making their intentions clear. They are going to be very, very aggressive when it comes to bidding for Essar Steel. And let's not forget that, you know, Numetal already has made its intentions clear. If at all it is in fact declared ineligible, then it's very, very clear that they are open to Revant Ruya's stake being bought out by the existing shareholders. ArcelorMittal, on the other hand, has always maintained that, you know, it was not the promoter as far as Uttam Galva is concerned. But, you know, some people believe that a hyper-technical view could be taken and both these pleas could be disqualified. But we still have to wait and see what decision comes out from the COC meeting today. But like I told you, this is indeed a big twist because Numetal has gone and moved the NCLT, and the NCLT has said whatever decision comes out today will be subject to the outcome or the final order which will come in from the Numetal application. So the COC indeed has to respond to the notice. That's the big story breaking for you on ET Now.
Right, Ashwin, I just wanted to get some perspective. First, that you know, if both of these players are you know, disqualified, you know, do they get a chance to rebid, or we'll only come to know later? And are there other suitors for for these assets?
That's a very interesting question, Pankaj. See, what we're given to understand is that if at all the COC does decide, based on the legal advice that it is given, that both the pleas, both the resolution plans of Numetal and ArcelorMittal are ineligible, then it's left to their discretion. It's left to the discretion of the IRP and the COC whether they want both ArcelorMittal as well as Numetal to make the appropriate changes to the resolution plans and come back with a fresh bid. Now, what we're given to understand is that that possibility indeed is there. In the past, of course, we have seen other players like Tata Steel and Vedanta also being very, very interested in Essar Steel. But keep in mind that after both ArcelorMittal and Numetal were shortlisted, Tata Steel has become very, very active as far as other assets are concerned. Bhushan Steel, Bhushan Power. So whether Tata Steel will have the appetite to come out with a third acquisition in the IBC process, well, you know, the jury is still out on that one. Vedanta also pulled out after the initial expression of interest. So as of now, looking at the situation, because this is not the only steel asset on the block under the IBC, it looks like there could be a situation wherein both these parties would be invited to make fresh bids. But of course, the bids in all likelihood are not likely to be open only to them. I think it will be open to anybody interested. We could have a new player coming in the race suddenly because equations are changing with every passing day and every company is changing its strategies based on the progress of each IBC account. So that's where this particular account stands as of now. But indeed, a very, very important and big twist coming in suddenly, minutes before the COC meeting, which is likely to be held today.
Right, Ashwin, and we'll wait for the update after that COC meeting as you would get for our viewers. That's the big ET Now exclusive. NCLT, that's the word that's been going around in the last 10 days, and every day there seems to be a new twist and turn into various assets that they have invited bids for.